welcome to my channel. This video is for Sagittarius season, how you can work with the energy of Sagittarius season and your familiar, the animal that you have a connection to manifest and create the life of your dreams. After we talk about how to work with Sagittarius energy, I'll do a tarot reading to receive a message from our animals for this time of year. So Sagittarius season begins around November 22nd and runs until late December. It always changes a day or two depending on the year. During Sagittarius season, the energy is a lot higher. Scorpio season just ended and Sagittarius is a lot more uplifting and joyful than Scorpio. You will most likely feel drawn to going on an adventure or exploring, learning something new. Optimism is really high and more intense during this time of year. By aligning your actions and intentions with Sagittarius in mind, you can make the most out of this time period. So the vibe of Sagittarius is all about education and learning, gaining information. It's about expansion and adventure, enthusiasm, freedom, independence. Socialization becomes a priority. You may be feeling passionate about something. You may be a little more spontaneous or feeling a desire to be more spontaneous, and you will most likely be a little more open-minded. Animals are really in tune with the energy and the time of the year, the natural cycles and seasons. That means that they can be strongly affected by things like new zodiac seasons, by being in Sagittarius season. Working with your animals and encouraging them to align with Sagittarius energy in mind, and yourself as well, aligning your own energy with Sagittarius energy, involves trying new things. So is there something that you've wanted to do with your dog or your cat, your animal, something that you've always wanted to try with them, a place you've wanted to go with them? Just try something new. Get out there and actually do it instead of thinking, oh, one day it would be nice if we tried this or if we did this. Just do it. Maybe you've always wanted to teach your dog a trick, or you've wanted to try teaching your cat tricks. Now's the time to start and do it. Sagittarius is associated with higher learning, expanding horizons. So engage in learning opportunities. What can you teach your dog or your cat? And what can you learn yourself? What can your animal teach you? If you've always wanted to take your cat out in a backpack with one of those windows on the back, now's the time to do it. Or if you've always wanted to teach them how to walk on a leash outside, now's the time to start the process and getting them used to a harness. They won't be able to go outside right away, but now's the time to start, to get the ball rolling in those things that you want to learn or do. This is a great time to step outside of your comfort zone. Try new things, seek new exciting experiences, but keep in mind that you don't want to become too overconfident. Sometimes Sagittarius is too confident and they do things that are risky or dangerous. So don't go in with blind optimism. Be realistic, but get outside of your comfort zone. Don't overlook important details or forget about responsibilities, which Sagittarius can do. They can forget that they have responsibilities and just want to go for fun and adventure. So make sure that you don't fall into that trap. It is still our job to keep our animals safe. So although we want to go on adventure and learn and discover, we need to make sure that we still keep them safe, calm, and feeling comfortable. Some of our animals may need a little more grounding during this time. So do some grounding work with your animals. Get in touch with nature, go out, be in nature, meditate with your animals, focus on staying grounded and present. Doing root chakra healing with your animals can be beneficial during this time. Also, during Sagittarius season, seek meaning. Reflect on your beliefs, philosophies, and your personal truths. Sagittarius really encourages us to find meaning and purpose in life. Consider, does your animal feel as if they have a purpose? What is their purpose in your household, in your relationship? What is their purpose in their life? Do they have a purpose, and are they aware of their purpose? Some animals more than others, like border collies for example, really need a purpose. And other working dogs really strive and do well when they have a purpose, a clear purpose that they're aware of. So where does your animal fall on the spectrum? They all will benefit from having a purpose, but how much do they crave or desire a purpose? A purpose for your animal may be something as simple as cuddling with you on the couch. That is a great purpose for a cat to have, or to purr near you when you are meditating so that you can focus on the sound of their purring, the relaxation of them purring. That is a great purpose for an animal to have. Vocalize the purpose your animal has in your life. Let them know, be grateful for them, show them gratitude and love and excitement around their purpose. Thank them for doing their job. Communicate to them that you are really happy and grateful for them and for all that they give to you. Let them know how important they are to you. Freedom is also really important for Sagittarius. How much freedom do you give your dog or your cat? We choose absolutely everything for our animals. So do you ever give them the choice between two different treats, or the choice to choose which direction they want to walk, when they want to go to sleep, when they want to play? Try and give them a little more freedom in their day-to-day life. Of course, while being safe and remaining in boundaries and not letting them overstep your boundaries. But how can you give your dog or your cat more freedom? Some animals will really enjoy running off leash at a park, while others aren't capable or ready for that yet. So pick something that's appropriate for you and your animal, but be sure to give them some freedom. Also remember to balance personal freedom with a sense of commitment. Maintain a balance between adventurous exploration and grounded responsibility. To make the most out of the Sagittarius season, really embrace optimism, the energetic joy of Sagittarius. Embrace learning and freedom while remaining open-minded and also aware of your responsibilities and limitations. Working with our animals and encouraging them to work with Sagittarius energy involves encouraging learning and growth and adventure, while also teaching our animals to self-regulate and control themselves without becoming too overly excited, overly aroused, overstimulated, and so that they don't become impulsive. During this time, our animals can tend to be more impulsive, which can be dangerous and lead to other challenges. So I'm going to do a tarot reading to see how our animals want to work with this energy of Sagittarius. This is a reading for the collective, for anyone who's watching this video, a message from all of our familiars, all of the animals that we have a connection to, for us as a group. I'm going to use the Dragon Companions Tarot deck. If you're interested in that deck, the information for it's below. But what message do our animals have for us? How can we work with the energy of Sagittarius for this time of year? Our first card is the Eight of Swords. This card is about learning. It's about growing, but it can also be about feeling a little trapped. So you can see this dragon at the bottom is watching other dragons fly and is trapped by this row of swords. So this dragon wants to join these other ones, but is feeling blocked, feeling that he can't fly up and join the other dragons because there is this row of swords in the way. So what is blocking you? Our animal wants us to consider what is preventing us, and usually these are fears or insecurities, something that we believe, a thought that we have, a belief that we have about ourselves or about the world in general. What is preventing us? What is causing us anxiety or making us scared to take action, to do what we need to do to make things happen? Maybe we're having trouble embracing this optimism that Sagittarius energy can bring us because we have too much chatter, too much inside of our head that we can't just tell to be quiet or get over or see a way past. So we're having trouble finding that optimism and that joy, that adventure, all of that fun energy that Sagittarius brings. There's a lot of chatter in our head saying, no, we should be doing this. We can't have fun. We can't go on an adventure. We can't learn something new or discover something because we have to finish all this other stuff, because if we don't do that, then we'll fall behind, then we won't be enough, whatever it is. All these thoughts, anxiety, chatter, fears that we have in our heads are preventing us from being the most optimistic that we can be for Sagittarius season. Our next card is the moon. And this ties really well with the previous card because the moon is all about shining light on some of our shadows. The moon is the brightest thing in a night sky, and the moon is helping us see when it would otherwise be completely dark. Putting these two cards together, our animal is telling us that there is light, there is hope. We can overcome this row of swords. We can jump over these thoughts and these fears, these irrational things that are going through our mind, preventing us from just being in the moment and being joyful. There's a way out, and Sagittarius is bringing us this light. Sagittarius is shining light on the areas of ourselves that we can release, these thoughts and these patterns, these beliefs that we have. Sagittarius is helping us become aware of them, shining light on them so that we can let them go, so that we can feel the full optimism and joy, the fun, excitement, adventure of Sagittarius energy. Our last card is Justice. With the Justice card, our animal is letting us know that there's a decision that we are going to need to make. This is a pretty big decision, and it's also a card about accepting responsibility, which, as I mentioned in the beginning, Sagittarius can sometimes have a hard time doing. So it's important, our animals want us to remember to accept responsibility. Know that our actions, our emotions, our thoughts, they all have consequences, and what we are receiving is a result of what we have been putting out. So our animal wants us to make a decision to be purposeful, to live with intent, to understand that we are creating our own drama. We are creating our own problems because of our actions, because of our thoughts, because of our emotions. That everything we have control of, we can change, we can create what we desire, we can manifest anything we want, but we have to start with what we are doing currently in the present. The past doesn't matter anymore. The present matters. And we have the ability with the moon to shine light, to see what we can change. We can see our insecurities, we can see our fears, we can become really aware of them. Notice when we are feeling unsure or triggered or sad, upset, angry. Notice what is causing us to feel that way. We can get a lot of clarity around that, and we can overcome, we can jump over our swords, we can get the freedom of flying, we can feel that freedom that Sagittarius energy brings when we make the decision to. All we have to do is choose to do it and then act in a way that is in alignment with our decision. And to know, to remember, to realize that everything we do has a consequence. And a consequence doesn't necessarily mean something bad. We can do good things and get good things in return. We can think good thoughts and have good things happen. We can feel good emotions and feel more good emotions that snowball from one good emotion. So this Sagittarius season, it seems like our familiar, the animal that we have a connection to, wants us to really become aware of our blocks in our thoughts and our thinking, in what is preventing us from feeling that freedom, that independence, that optimism, that joy that Sagittarius season is all about. If we're not feeling super optimistic, if we're feeling frustrated, or we're not feeling ready or capable or able to tap into or embrace some of those really positive qualities of Sagittarius energy, what is stopping us, and make the decision to overcome, to shine light on those challenges and overcome them, because this season we can really jump over those thoughts, those patterns, and choose a more optimistic, joyful experience. I hope this was helpful and you have some good ideas about how you can work with the energy of Sagittarius and with your animal, with your familiar. Please like and subscribe for similar videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I'm willing to do anything to provide my dogs and cats the best life possible, full of love, joy, harmony. I believe my animals are worth it. I remember wanting to provide the best quality of life and becoming overwhelmed with diets, products, training tips, and everything else, feeling frustrated, helpless, overwhelmed during challenging behaviors, to now living a peaceful, trusting partnership with my dogs and cats. I tried to understand what my animals needed, which was impossible without understanding their emotions and energy. I am now using these tools and practices to transform relationships with dogs and cats into ones that are synergetic, where we work together and listen to each other. I honestly believe that dogs and cats are here to help us be better human beings. Are you ready to take your relationship with your animal to the next level? Form a bond built on mutual love, trust, understanding, and respect. Invest in your pet's peace, happiness, and quality of life. Enroll in Synergy, heartfelt alliances between witches and their familiars. A guide for witchy dog and cat guardians. Merge with your animal's energy and collaborate to manifest your desires while increasing the well-being of both you and your animal. Pets are more than just animals. They are spiritual beings with unique personalities and energies. Do you love your dog and want to live in harmony with your dog while understanding their needs and emotions? Instead of feeling frustrated or overwhelmed by your dog's behavior, improve your relationship with your dog and help them heal from any physical, mental, or emotional issues. I offer a unique combination of positive reinforcement training methods with energy healing techniques, animal communication, and tarot. Receive a personalized action plan created by a certified dog trainer and animal communicator. This package is perfect for anyone who wants to enhance and enchant their life with their dog. Don't miss this opportunity to get this amazing package. Apply now and get ready to create a magical relationship with your dog.